What's going on, guys? Ginny back at it again today. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. And the Evo back here is out of power, not running, just stagnant, garage queen, all that good stuff. Yeah, so as of the moment, guys, I apologize, it is not running. It will be soon, I promise. The valve cover hasn't come in yet. It is on the way though. It should come in tomorrow, so that should be more content for you guys next week. So stay tuned for that. And I thank you for each and every one of you guys who commented down the last video what color you think that valve cover is going to be. So stay tuned for that reveal next week, guys. I know there's a lot of people that have been asking me on the comments, DMing me saying, hey Genesis, how much have you spent altogether on your Evo so far? So on this video I kind of want to cover that with you guys, so stay tuned. So friends, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the price of everything that I bought for this car since day one, and also the original price items of the sponsorship that was given to me. Take note, guys, every single piece here was not bought in a year, a day, a month, or whatever in a short period of time. It took years. I've owned this car for many years now. It wasn't cheap. So if you're thinking about, oh Genesis, you're so rich, you got all these pieces in there, nah, it was struggles, and it took a lot of saving, a lot of working hard to get those pieces, guys. So be patient. If you guys are planning to upgrade your Evo or any car that you might have, just be patient and you will get there, guys, I promise. All right, so first off, let's start to the front and work our way to the back. Let's start off with the headlights. So originally when I bought the Evo, it had the USDM style headlights, which was the ambers, I believe this was amber and this was clear. So I didn't like that. I wanted to go JDM, so I ended up buying a brand new pair of these JDM headlights, as you can see right there. So this costs me about, for a new pair, $1,800, guys, for a brand new set of headlights. And if you do find one used, you can get a good pair that's used for, I don't know, roughly around $900 to $1,100. The HID types or non-HID types. So in this case, I had to get the HID types JDM set. So that's that. So on to the next, guys, is the lip. So this is I ended up buying two pieces for the lip. I used to have the SE lip, the special edition lip that came with the car, but I ended up wanting a change up. I love the SE lip, but I just wanted to change something to go with the car, something with a contrast. So I ended up buying this OEM lip right here. This is for the base type model so that I can fit this carbon fiber lip. So this lip alone cost me around $300, and then for this carbon fiber lip right here cost me $800, and that's with shipping and everything already. Now let's go to the little tiny details here. So when I first got the Evo, the first one was full of rock chips, but so I ended up buying a brand new, I should actually clear wrap this soon so it doesn't get any rock chips, but this cost me about $46 to $50, guys. And that's pretty much the front so far. So now moving on to the wheels. So it all depends on the size of the wheel that you're gonna get. Obviously, if it's smaller, it's gonna be a lot cheaper, but for these I got the T37, guys. Very popular wheels. I know a lot of people rocking these already. Wow, check out that wheel gap. I gotta fix that soon. Anyways, moving on. My wheel I have is 18 inches and it's about 10.5 wide, and each wheel cost about $775. So if you times that by 4, that's roughly around $3,300 with tax and shipping. Yikes. That's why it's so sad if you get these curbed. If I ever get them curbed, I would cry, which already did happen. I don't know if you've heard about that, but yeah, there was an incident. One of the wheels got curbed, so I had to replace it. And yeah, that's that. I want to talk about the lug nuts. So the lug nuts are the R40s neochromes. I got those for $225, so with shipping, let's just estimate it to $250. Moving on to the Brakenetics rotors. Those are sponsored items, guys, and if you go to the website, it will cost you, depending on the style that you want, let's just round those off to around $450 to $500, guys, for the full set, front and the rear side. Well, I'm not going to add this to the cost, but my calipers need some TLC, and I will be sending out to get powder coated. So when I do, it's going to cost me another pretty penny, but I'm not going to add that. That's for future use, and I'll talk to that in the future price upgrade video. So that pretty much covers the exterior front of the car. We'll go dive into the engine bay later on, but on my car I'm gonna go do a 360 overall of the car first before we dive into the inside. Work on now the side markers. So the side markers were originally the clear version, the USDM version were clear. I wanted to change that out so that I could match the side markers on the front, and this cost me roughly around $30 to $40. So let's just say $40 for the side markers for a pair. And as you can see, it's right there. I love these ones, by the way, is because it has this black ring around it. Some of them come with just the amber, and I just like this. It's the tiny details, guys, that really gets me, and I like how this has that black ring around it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you remember some of my pictures on my Instagram, but I used to have the carbon fiber mirrors. I bought them for $300, but I didn't like them. They were kind of too small and didn't kind of go with the flow of the cars. If you add that all together, that was $300 on that side mirrors. But moving on to these are real carbon fiber, and they cost me around $460, shipping and everything, tax combined. So that's both front on each side, a pair. And then I'll add on to that also the side bumper extensions, and they cost me around $250 for a set. Yikes. Yeah, just for a little small piece like that to add a little addition to your bumper. Yes, that costs me $250 for that little piece right there. Alright guys, so moving on to the rear, let's start off first with the JDM bumper. If you're an Evo owner, you don't settle with the USDM bumper. Those are nice as well, but if you want to do the cool JDM style look, you want to upgrade to the JDM bumper, which this cost me $800 shipping and everything, and that's not even getting it painted. Getting this painted all together, I'll tell you later, because I got this whole car painted all at once, so I'll add on to that to the paint price. But for the bumper alone will cost you roughly around $750 to $800. So I advise you guys, if you're looking for one of these, go to like EvoM or go check out Craigslist and find a used one, because these don't come cheap, guys. So be very careful, don't get in an accident. And that's why I ended up buying and installing the F1 brake light eBay, which was the most expensive part of this car. I'm just kidding. It only cost me around $7 to $10 for this. So I'll just say this is $10 for that F1. If you end up buying the authentic Verus 1 diffuser, as you can see here, this will cost around $1,400 to $1,500. So let's just say around $1,500 for this Verus 1 diffuser, and there's about a 6-month wait when you order these. So just heads up, guys, if you end up ordering one of these in the future. Moving on to the taillights. So when I first bought the car, I had the USDM taillights, stock versions, but I really wanted the red Evo 7 taillights because it just looks really good with the white. So, or if you have graphite gray, my car used to be graphite gray, it looked good on that too. But I bought these brand new and it cost me $700, and that's with shipping and everything already. So I'm just rounding it off. So for a pair, 700 bucks. Now for the Euro style, these are the original. I had to order these back in the day because they were out of stock somewhere on this website, so I ended up having to go talk to somebody from Europe to get these. But now I believe you can get these now, and you can get these now for around 50 bucks. And also for this tiny emblem right here, I paid $30 for it, so from what I remember. And again, after I got the car painted, I had to get one of these as well, so that was around $30 as well, so 30 for these. So these decals and these stickers don't come cheap, guys, so take good care of them. So moving on, and I'll get to the exhaust later. For the parent antenna, Perry Shorty antenna, that's about $30. And then for the diffuser right here, these are non-OEM, but they look good for replicas, and I actually got it from eBay for $30, which fit perfect, guys, for an eBay brand. So, and also I ended up wrapping up the whole top. I bought the wrap. That cost me $70 for the wrap, and I did the install myself. Alright guys, so moving on. So the exhaust I have is the Tanabe G Blue, and it is the 3-inch pipe full catback exhaust system. So I got this for $1,200 for the whole system. Alright, so that's that, and I believe that is everything for the exterior. So guys, now time to get to the real deal. The most expensive part of my car is right here. You're actually looking at it right here. This whole thing right here. The most expensive part of my car. So take a wild guess, guys, on how much I paid for it. Leave it in the comment section below before I reveal it. Alright guys, so I'll give you a few seconds. Alright, did you guess right? Did you comment right below how much you think it was? So the paint job itself cost me $10,000, guys, and that's just rounding it off. 10,000 plus something with the labor and everything and the paint. Original color was graphite gray. Nothing against graphite gray, guys. My first Evo MR was actually graphite gray, but when I got rid of it and I got a second Evo, it was really, as you know, if you want an Evo and you're Evo person, it's really hard to find a white Evo, and obviously the white was always been my dream car, and that's what I got it painted. Now if you look at it, the Wicked White, the original Wicked White for the Evo 9 was kind of creamish and yellowish at some lighting, so I didn't want to go to that route. I wanted to go to some pure white color, so I had my painter do a custom paint color, which is right here. And if you guys want to know what color it is, I'll go ask my painter. Leave in the comment section below what you guys, if you're very interested, and I can reply back. But yeah, the paint color was custom, and that's how much it cost, guys. That's probably the most expensive part of my car, and maybe that's what's the reason why I don't take it out as much. It's just my weekend car. It's not my daily. So that's that. All right guys, so let's move on to the engine bay. The paint job is they painted underneath the hood, they painted the inside of the trimmings on the inside of the car, but they did not, that price didn't even include the engine bay itself. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go over that route, because it would have cost way too much than what it was, and I'm pretty sure you guys could probably find a cheaper painter, but I wanted to go the safe route and give it to somebody that, you know, does real great quality, guys. And yeah, so I left the engine bay graphite gray, so this was the original color right there. So now I really like the contrast between the white and the graphite gray of the engine bay. And plus, if the engine bay does get dirty, which I don't know if you can see in it, it is dirty, it doesn't look obvious. So anyways, moving on. I don't have my valve cover. That's getting done. Paid about $150 to get that painted, powder coated. Can't forget about this beautiful piece right here, my exhaust manifold. If you want to get one of these things on their website, this costs about $1,100 for this beautiful piece, and trust me guys, it is worth every penny if you end up buying it. And yeah, it's worth it. Okay, now I am sponsored by Mishimoto, and they gave me the full piping system, the upper intercooler piping, the intercooler and the lower intercooler piping down there, the whole system with the couplings and clamps, and that cost about $1,000 guys for the whole system from Mishimoto. The car came with a boost controller right here. I still need to hook it. Well, it's already hooked up. I just need to set it in place, but you can get this for about 80 bucks. I did get a new intake, so I got that for a cool sweet deal for 25 bucks. Got it painted for pretty much, I think, 20 bucks, so that's 40 bucks to get that painted and get the piping itself. I bought a new cone filter, the whole assembly right here to get the cone filter, the adapter, and all that shebang. Cost me about 100 bucks. My blow off valve right there, got it for a sweet deal. I don't know if you can see it, it's hidden right there, and I got it for a deal for $100. The JD Custom coil on plug system. Okay, so right here I keep it covered while I'm waiting for the valve cover, but thank you John, you guys did an amazing job. He does amazing work. Hit up JD Customs and hit up ArcherFabrications, hit up Mishimoto, because they produce some amazing products. I'll leave all in the link down below, and yeah, you can go check them out if you wish. But this whole system, if you go to the website, costs about 400 plus. Let's just round it all, because it has an upgrade wire harness to have that hidden look. As you can see, it's tucked away underneath, so you don't see the wires when you put it on. They're still popping out, but when you install it, it'll be hidden underneath. And let's just round that up to 500 bucks guys for the coil on plug system and the upgraded wire harness. And I forgot, I do have upgraded coilovers. So I have the BC coilovers. I have the set from the front and the back, and I got those for, let's just round it up to $1,000 for the whole BC coilover set. Okay, I almost forgot about that. And I do have this in full stiff, so if you ever ride with me, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. So guys, that pretty much wraps up the whole engine bay. Again, I'm done with the exterior of the car. I am now heavily focused on the engine bay, so stay tuned for the more go fast parts on this build guys. Trust me, I will. Getting really tempted. I'm going faster than stock turbo. Oh, I gave it out. So I'm planning to go and mod the heck out of this car, and I want to go faster guys. So unfortunately guys, I don't want to make this video go way too long, so I'm just gonna stand out here and summarize what's inside my car. It is getting pretty dark and my lighting is getting bad, so I'll just review right here how much I paid for the parts that I have on the interior. So if you can see, if you see on my past videos, my headliner was customized. I had it custom blacked out. All the interior pieces are blacked out, well, most of them, but yeah, it cost me around 300 bucks to get the headliner custom upholstered to black. I used to have the Nardi steering wheel, which I bought for $300 plus with the NRG quick release set and all that shebang, which for the whole wheel cost me around 500 bucks. But now I have that. I traded in for a guy for my OEM back for a pretty decent condition Momo steering wheel back to stock, because I have other plans. Stay tuned for that guys. And then I have the Defy Gauges, which cost around 800 bucks for all 3 gauges. Oh, I also have the rally art pieces. It was really rare to find those rally art pieces. I had to go to all the way to Italy, auto shop, on website to actually buy those, and just for those 2 pieces, rally art pieces, cost me about close to over about $1,200 for those 2 rally art pieces. I know I'm a fanatic. I don't know why I ended up buying them, but shh, don't tell my wife. And the custom shift boot, custom brake boot, those cost about 200 bucks. I think that's it. Oh, and for the e-brake, the carbon fiber e-brake Rex Speed, that cost me around $90. I'd be missing some more pieces here and there, but pretty much wraps up the whole major components of this car, guys. Again, it is, as you can tell, it does add up. If you look at the price down below, it does all add up and is very expensive. And again, guys, it did not take me a year to get all these pieces. It took years, guys, of saving and researching of what parts really go with the car to fit my custom look and for my taste. So if you guys ever plan to modify or spend on your car, be prepared to spend a lot of money on this money pit right here. And trust me, every piece is all smiles. It brings smiles to my face, and I don't regret any of buying any of those pieces, guys, because at the end of the day, it was all worth it for me, and it just puts a big smile on my face because I now own one of my dream cars. So thank you once again, guys. I'm very sorry that took very long. Sorry I kind of rushed on some parts, but I will put down the final total down below right here. Alright, guys, so that's how much I spent on the Evo so far. So trust me, guys, the cost is still going up and the build is still going on because I wanted to provide more content for you guys, and I want to make this thing jet speed. Now, well, at least street legal and yeah, pretty fast. Alright, guys, so thank you guys so much for sticking in to the whole video. If you made it this far, thank you once again. Please comment down to the section below what you think so far of my pieces that I bought and how my Evo is going so far. Let me know in the comment section below. Please, if you like this video, kindly support your boy and press that like button. And please, guys, continue supporting the channel. Show your boy some love, and please press that subscribe button so they can always be in tune of my future build, which is, I have new videos every week, so stay tuned, guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good day. Thank you for all the love and support. I'll see you in the next video.